Hello and how's it going, everybody? Scott the MsNERDerer here with another episode of Yog Box In Depth, a series where we take a look at each of the individual mods that make up the awesome mod compilation Yog Box. Obviously, all of these mods are available for individual download and you can use them yourself. I'm sort of doing them in the context of Yog Box just because I think a lot of people use Yog Box and maybe they're like me and didn't really know all the things you could do with it. So today's mod is going to be actually 3 mods because they're all from Risugami's mods. Risugami. R-I-S-U-G-A-M-S-M-I-S. Wow, sorry. Sorry for butchering your name, but some really great mods, and he also used the mod loader, or created the mod loader, which is used for almost all the mods, so it's a very popular thing. First, we're going to start off with more stackables here. Then we're going to talk about armor stands and shelves. Hopefully you can see them and learn a little bit from them because they are pretty useful. So more stackables, pretty easy. I'm going to pull up our waypoints, which we've already talked about, just so I get my pointer here, and show you just a few of them. Here's signs, now stackable up to 8. We have doors, stackable up to 8. We also have, saddles are also stackable up to 8. And then boats and minecarts are going to be stackable up to 4. And that's all there is to this mod. There's nothing to learn, nothing to master, just to know that you can now stack those up higher. So it means more space in your inventory and, easier to keep track of that kind of stuff, which is very useful, but it's one I guess a lot of people take for granted that it really helps it out, give you those inventory slots. So let's run over here to my armor housing place I made just for this. It's not very pretty, but I'm not very much of a builder. Oh, and the texture pack we're using is actually the one that comes with Yog Box. I wasn't using that before. I don't really love it that much. It is extremely customizable, though. You can actually go completely change it all you want back on their website. And it's what comes with Yog Box. So I'll enter in this room here. I have a few armors up for you already to see and show you all the different things you can do here, because there are some cool options. I do believe the armor stand one isn't as useful as the other. That's sort of just a cosmetic, make your thing look nice. But if you're looking to make statues or something, they can be nice statues for in front of your buildings and stuff, and you don't actually have to use it as an armor stand. Though it's a nice way to store your armor, and if you have multiple ones, you can be like, oh, which one do I want today, and you don't have to look in a chest or anything, which shelves also come in handy. But before we show you the options, let's go make one. Show you how to make it. All right, we just go to our crafting bench here. I'm going to use stone, so not cobblestone. You actually need stone. 3 as a base. Then you get sticks, and just put 2 sticks up above. And there you go. That is your armor stand. And I have a few made already, so we can get that there. Okay. And then you can place it. Alright, so there you go. It looks just sort of like a pressure plate. You don't actually see the sticks, but we can assume they're standing out. And I saved my awesome gator skin armor, which is from one of the other mods in Yog Box, for this one. So we'll put it up here, and I'll sort of show you the options as we're here. Now you can put as many, you can put just a helmet, you don't have to fill up the armor. You don't have to have a whole kit of armor. You can just have boots, just have breastplate, just have shorts, whatever, right there. Okay, now you have the stalker option. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute, but you can click it so that the face of the armor follows you or does not. This block here is where you can put stuff like wooden planks to change the texture of it. And I'll actually leave that off right now and show you the default. And then you have different skins. That means who will be wearing the armor. Will it just float? Will it be a big black thing? See it sort of show up there. Will it be a zombie? Will it be what your player is, whatever skin you have? Or will it be the default character of Minecraft? We'll leave this one on nothing, just so it's sort of going bare default here. We'll get out and we'll show you to you real quick. Alright. So, gator skin armor is pretty sweet. And green is sort of my color. So there we go. That's a nice one there. Let's go show you some of the other options because I already have them up for you. So, on the left side here, these are not stalkers. This one is one using the invisible, like the one I just made. And you see this is also the default plate. If you want to get your armor, you can't right click on the armor. You actually have to aim at the bottom. When I right click here, now it opens up. You can see I have it on nothing. I have it on the stock. But just to show you that it really is invisible, let's take his pants off. Not in a gross way. But yeah, see, it's just floating there. Some people might enjoy that. Here we're using the black thing, just the black. So we'll click on the bottom. We also have wood plank here. And I'll just give him his helmet. I wanted you to see what the black looked like for a second. But there, it just wears that. You can see a different plate here. This one I think I put cobblestone. That's the zombie with this texture pack, just so you see his face. Oh, we gotta click on the bottom, and I can give him his helmet too. There you go. Alright, these guys are all running Stalker. Look at those faces. They are staring at me, and this will stare at you too, even if it's invisible. Let's just put it on Stalker real quick so you can see. No matter what, look at that helmet. Follows me the whole time. So it's a cool little thing. I think some people find it pretty creepy. Different armors here. You know, I got dirt down here. This base, I have glowstone. This one, I put some bricks. I think stone bricks. Not just stone, but... So you can change them any way you want. It can look pretty cool. And, you know, you can definitely liven up statues or just a nice way to hold your armor. Now what I want to go to is show you what I found very useful, and that is shelves. So we built a little back door back here. I'm not a bunch of a builder, as I said, so I don't really know what I was doing. I just wanted to showcase it pretty well. So here we have our shelves. So I know people have a lot of different ways to use their, right here is the chest, to organize those, you know, using signs, placing blocks under them to distinguish what it is. There's all these different methods to organizing your chest, specific rooms, but for me, no method works as good as well as the shelves. You know, you can just see what you have here. So you see I filled up a few. I left one blank just so you can see them. They are wood, but you can also make them out of, I believe, obsidian. I should have looked that up. If you look in the description below, I'll tell you what else you can make the shelves out of. Actually, I can probably... No, I can't. Wait, pause the video. Did I really go through that last segment and not show you how to make shelves or show you the different possible options? Well, let's do that really quickly here. So, we got a crafting table here. Pop that open. The things you can make shelves out of that I've found is stone, bricks, obsidian, and wood planks. I'll show you wood planks, as that's the one I was showing you before. Just drop 3 in a corner, and there you go, your wooden shelf. Alright, now remember, some people try to make them with multiple blocks here. That's making your stairs. That's not your shelves. So just make sure you have that straight. Let's get rid of those. Okay, and let's pop into showing you them. This is the wooden plank. This is the stone. And that's not cobblestone. That means you have to heat the cobblestone, make it stone. Here's your obsidian. And here is your brick. And remember, I'm still using the same texture pack that does come with Yog Box. Painterly pack, I believe it's called, something like that. But online, I actually tried to look up a lot. I tried a whole bunch of different blocks, and I looked up online, what blocks can you use? All I found online was obsidian and wood plank. So I just got lucky with bricks and stone. Nothing else seemed to work for me. I tried a lot of different stuff, especially a whole bunch of different stuff from Yog Box. I did find online that obsidian can blow up, so I would be careful with your TNT. I feel like that goes without saying, though. I mean, who brings their TNT around their house anyway? That is just ridiculous. But anyway, let's hop back to the other video. Pull it up here. You can make it out of one other thing, so that's a nice option, and I'll make sure I have that in the description for you. Now, the issue with the shelves is, here's a typical chest, or a normal chest, right? 27 spots. As you see here, you only get 9. Functions just like a chest, so we'll place some things in there for you just so you can see. And you can place them wherever you want. Put them there like that. So let's see, it'll show diagonal. Works just like a chest, but you get to see whatever it is live. And I think it's just so much easier to go and grab. Now, you can't place any blocks on top of them. Actually, let's just grab a brick here and see what I can. I think you can place a block on top of it. And you can still get to it and use it. So it works just like that. And they're all, it just, for me, it's a lot nicer to be able to see what I'm going for. But if you're really down on space, obviously the chest is going to hold a lot more. And then, you know, that's exponential if I was to add a second chest here as well and combine them. I just think it's so much easier to be able to see them and grab them. So those are the 3 Risugami. Gosh, I wish I knew that name. Pronunciation's not my strong suit. His mods in the Yog Box. I think I really like shelves, and I try to use them all the time. More stackables, I mean, it's great. I think that's awesome. The more you can stack stuff, the better. And then you also have the armor stands, which are just really nice. And if you're someone who's really creative, you can make what are statues with it as well. So I think, again, these are the mods for Yog Box. I use all of them. I love them all. And if you've been trying to figure out everything you can do in Yog Box, hopefully this helps you out a little bit more. And you can stay tuned as I'll be covering future mods in the future episodes, or the other mods in future episodes. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and happy gaming.